Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
What up, guys, and welcome to my new series I'm going to be doing on Mechwarrior Online. I have been inspired, and it is by SideStrafe. SideStrafe's been doing a series on this for a little while now, and I watched his latest video. I think he called it Jaeger Bomb, and I couldn't help myself. I've gone off and I bought myself a Jaeger. I've invested in this game, and now I'm going to be playing it too. Unfortunately, though, because I just bought this today, you are going to be watching a novice, and I'll say that right now, I'm not going to be particularly good at this. And yeah, you're going to have to make do with the way I'm playing this game to begin with. If you want to see how a real pro plays it, very tactically, very intelligently, very calmly, I really enjoy his videos, and I'll put a link to that in the description as well. Now this title, I've been actually sort of watching this just behind the scenes as they've developed it, because believe it or not, back in the day as a teenager in my bedroom at my mum's house, I played this game to death, and when I say that, I'm talking about the original. I loved the Mechwarrior series, and I was one of its biggest fans. Let's see if I can get a shot on. Is that? Pretty sure that's an enemy.
Target acquired.
Oh shit, there we go. A little bit of trouble. There we go, direct hit, and he's down, it seems. No, he fell down. Okay. If you look at my configuration in the bottom right hand corner there, you'll see that I have equipped myself with 2 Gauss rifles. These are long range, sort of like a rifle, if you were talking about a normal armament that people might play with in the army nowadays. It'd be the rifle, and again, I'm sort of just taking my inspiration from SideStrafe here and chosen the role of fire support, which is exactly what he plays. Oh shit, somebody's seen me. Just gonna back out a little bit, and somebody might be, just make sure I don't back off the edge of this little outcrop I'm on. Head back in again. What the hell was I saying? Yeah, so I'm gonna be trying to take the role of fire support as he does. I don't think that I am good enough yet to be going hand to hand, face to face combat. And also, you know, going back to that original series I played back in the day, it was never really my style to begin with. When I was playing the campaigns in the original Mechwarrior, I would always fire from a distance, and back in those games you had like defensive positions. You know, you were doing proper campaigns with missions, and you were often going it alone, and I would always be the one who would take things out at range if I could. And again, this kind of fits into the whole way I play games in general. Same as Rome 2, you know, I'll always prefer to use up all my ammo before I go in hand to hand. And in DayZ, I've also just picked myself up a rifle, and I think that's going to be my preferred method of playing as well. You will notice, however, that I am not getting a great deal of action here. I'm beginning to wonder maybe I should shift position. I'm in a heavy mech. The Jaeger's classed as a heavy mech, but I'm going to be terrible at close range combat, basically. I have no... Make sure I don't fall down. I have no missiles. I don't even have lasers on this thing anymore. I've literally just got these two Gauss rifles. Oh shit. Ah shit, now I'm in trouble. See, this is what I'm talking about. What the fuck has he gone? Oh god, I got ripped up. Okay, that guy came from nowhere. Fuck. I'm just gonna spectate. So that's what I'm talking about. I am not good at this game yet. Ah, and it hurts as well. This is spectator mode, by the way. Once you get taken out, you can watch how everyone else is playing it. Maybe I'll learn something. Thinking back, one thing I did do wrong was to just camp. I was sitting still a little bit too much, and it's surely not a good thing. I need to move around a little more. One big disadvantage I have, though, is that I don't have the zoom feature, and I encourage you, go watch SideStrafe's videos if you're watching this. Go watch it afterwards, and you'll see that advanced zoom makes a hell of a difference. I can't use it yet because you need experience points before you can do that. This game's got quite an interesting, quite a clever structure to it. It rewards, of course. I mean, it rewards you for playing. You have to get, was it 5,000 experience points before you can get the advanced zoom, and each round will give you maybe 200-300. Let's see if we can find someone else to watch. Here we go. This guy was on our team. Looks like he's stuck in a ravine here. He's trying to use his jump jets and not succeeding. Looks like we're going to lose this. If you look at the top here, we've got 4 mechs left and they've got 9, so they're hammering my team. Oh yeah, this guy's in trouble as well. Let's just watch this guy. So yeah, they have a very clever structure. You can log in, you can play for free, but of course they've got restrictions. They want you to pay for it. And so in the beginning they only give you trial mechs. You can't change their loadouts. You can't customize them at all. The good thing is they give you sort of a bonus. You'll see after this in terms of C bills you earn. Those are the in-game credits. You can use those to upgrade your mech. They give you a bonus just for being a noob. Yeah, so it seems like they want you to play as much as possible early on, and they give you a big bonus for that. So
Target acquired.
That's what I'm gonna do. Play a little bit this weekend, get in as many games as I can. They also, again, very cleverly, they have sort of a paid structure where you can get like advanced time, I think they call it. And again, you get more rewards for the games you play while you sort of you're on that paid time. I haven't gone for that yet because it's already quite expensive. I paid what was it? It works out. It was in US dollars, $30 US, which works out to about 18 quid. And I paid that up front. You get what they called Mech credits, something like that. And that's what you need to buy your first mech. So I've gone for this Jaeger, and so you pay your 18 quid, $30 US, and that gives you 6,500 credits, mech credits. And looks like that's the end of the match. And then the Jaeger that I bought was just over 3,000. Man, we got whooped. We got whooped. Let's see. Okay, so you see there, cadet bonus. That's what I'm talking about. I was terrible. I was absolutely terrible at this game, but I got that bonus there. So you earn lots of points just for playing at all in the beginning, which is fine with me. Again, a SideStrafe will show you in his video. This is your mech bay. Lovely detail on it too. It was after watching his video, and it was literally like yesterday that I came in and bought this thing. I've been watching this title for quite a while. They released the game officially back in September 2013, so officially it's a really recent game, but it's been in development for a few years, and 3 years ago it was now that they released their trailer. So I've been watching it for a little while. See, these are the mechs here. You get these are your trial mechs, 1, 2, 3, 4 they give you to play with. And I tried it with the dragon and the stalker before I thought, yeah, okay, I'll go ahead and I'll buy my Jaeger. They're the mech credits I have left, 3,000 something, and they're the sea bills I've earned just through playing like a noob. So this is my mech I own. I've called it Jaeger Bomb in honor of SideStrafe, who persuaded me to go ahead and get into this. I love the way you can manipulate your mech here. Beautiful design, gorgeous, and you can customize your loadout here. So I've replaced all of my previous weapons with 2 Gauss guns and taken out the lasers and filled my torso with ammo. And apart from that, I haven't really changed very much. I haven't gone for any camo, any like paint job changes, because that costs cash, and I'm just going to keep my balance until maybe I want to buy another mech. I don't know enough about the game yet to decide. I'm going to jump right in and play another game. I'm playing skirmishes at the moment. I'll probably get killed again. That's cool, you know, bear with me. I will play this more offline when I'm not making videos as well, and I will get better at it, I promise, so you're not just watching me get fucked up all the time. I think getting that advanced zoom is going to make a big difference, so I think I'm gonna, my goal, my mission right away in the first instance is just to get that. A little bit more about the background of the game. Where are we? Yeah, so the game was officially announced in July 2009 with a 3-minute trailer. It was meant to be a reboot of the series, and officially they turned it into Mechwarrior Online later in development. And then they started tweeting about it in October 2011. I was a little disappointed, to be honest, back in the day when they released this. When they first announced they were going to reboot the series and carry on, I was so excited. This was a game that for years I was thinking just had so much potential to be brought up to date into the modern era. Today's computers are powerful enough to just create these fantastic, beautiful environments that you see now. It's truly just gorgeous. I mean, and the feeling of being in a mech, I love the way they've done it heavy. You know, it's a slow, tactical game, which again really attracts me to it. It's more thoughtful.
Weapons online.
What's the other one called? Hawken. Hawken. That doesn't appeal to me at all. So this is our arena. It's a bit of a shame. And again, I was really disappointed just because all you've got is just these just player versus player battles. There's no depth to this game, which really put me off it. If you've not played the original Mechwarrior series, I mean, I doubt you will, because you know the graphics are so outdated, but there was depth to those games. You had proper campaign missions, you had objectives, you had a story to it, and there was actually a lot of good writing. So you know, the battles, the campaigns you were playing were interwoven with this story about, I think it was a civil war, and you were a mercenary in this civil war, so you could earn money by fighting for either side, so you would choose your side. I don't think I can get a proper view from up here. Is he like me? Is he a Jaeger? No, slightly different model. I'm not sure what that is yet. But it looks like he hasn't customized anything. So, looks like me and my buddy here are going to be defenders. He's in my lance, which is kind of like my group. You see down on the bottom screen there the map. The guys who are green, you can see it there as well with the green arrow, means they're in my group. They're called lances. So you have 3 lances on a team. And this is mine. So I don't know if you're supposed to. I guess if we were organised at all, maybe you'd work together with your lance. Again, another kind of problem with the game is that... What the fuck's going on? Nobody getting shot. Oh no, he went over the edge. Is it something I said? Another problem with the game, I think, is that you're playing with complete strangers. You know, which sure, you know, it's fine. But that's the extent of the game. So you log in, as you've just seen me do now. You get an arena which is, come on, let's face it, pretty restrictive, and you're playing with a bunch of randoms, and you fight each other to the death, and that's it. And that's literally it. That's the extent of the game. There's no depth. There's no story. There's nothing else you can do. There's not even the bare notion of a single player. Oh, I shouldn't really just stand in like this. Pretty boring. I'm going to head round the side. Because I've chosen to be tactical fire support, the last thing I want to do is go solo. Ah, look at that, there we go. Perfect target. Ah, he just moved. Just in time. Let's see if he reappears. I really need that zoom. He's still up there. There he is. It's going to be hard to hit though. Let's see if I can get further up this little outcrop. Not really. Yeah, so unfortunately that's the extent of the game. You know, fair enough. Ah, shit, I can't fire over. Noob. Oh, I hit him. You get points for assists in this game, so you don't need to be the one taking them down all the time. If you get rewarded for any kind of hits. He's gonna come again. I'll show you face, little buddy. He's going up against 2 guys by himself. The one I'm aiming at right now.
Target acquired.
And he's in big trouble. In the top right there, you can see that he's taken critical damage. That he's basically done.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
I'm doing the same thing as I did in the last video, and I'm just camping out again. Right, let's do something about this. I'm gonna move ahead. Something SideStrafe does far better than me, unsurprisingly, is shoot and move, shoot and move, shoot and move, reposition continually. It's probably something I should do far more. Could do with finding some higher ground, ideally. Being down here like this is not ideal. It's very exposed as well. Hope you'll forgive me, but yeah, as I get used to this, I will get better at it. Here we go. So I can use this, a very, very frequent tactic, incredibly common, is to sort of just duck out of places. So there we go. Let's see if we can't get some shots on this guy. Duck out of duck behind places like this, and then move back cover. So shoot, move into cover, shoot, move into cover. That's it. I missed. Ooh. Just again. See, I'm still learning.
New target acquired.
How long it takes to. I'm still learning to sort of range my shots, as it were. There we go. Come on. Oh, they're going to see me. Just a minute. Here we go.
Warning, incoming missile.
Yeah. So now he's coming to get me. Face to face with this guy, and I'm going to get fucked up again. Shit. I don't even know what the fuck. See, this guy's just unloaded on me. Ah, dear. Ah, well. And that's the extent of my skills at the moment. This is why I'm hanging around at the back. Maybe we can learn something from this guy. No, he's nearly dead. He's the only one left. So our team didn't do very well again. So I'm not going to blame it on the team though. I played poorly.
Warning, incoming
You know that,
missile.
so. Oh, this guy's only got one leg.
Warning, incoming missile.
He ain't gonna last too long. And there it is. End of the second battle. Resounding defeat. Oh well. Always sucks to be a noob, huh? Starting something new. And there we go. Got lots of fake cash for being a bit shit. I had 1 assist, very little damage done. So I will get better. I think I'm going to cut it there. Thanks for watching, and yeah, you will do better. Yeah, good game. Go check it out anyway. It is what it is. The graphics are great. Being in a mech is great. Just the feeling of moving around, big, heavy, tough, machines slugging it out with machines. If you're into that kind of thing, you know, it's good. It's kind of simulator feel to it. So I hope you check it out. Cheers, guys.